Today I'm going to be replacing the water pump on this LG washing machine. We've had some issues with during the draining cycle. Obviously none of the water would drain. It would just sit in the bottom of the tub here, and we'd hear a weird noise from the bottom corner here. So I initially checked all of the lines to see if they were backed up or had something caught in it, like a sock or something similar. There was nothing in the lines. I checked this trap here. Which might be in a different location on your model. Just unscrew this. There were a few things in it, but I got those removed and tried again with no success. So I determined it to be the pump, which is actually right behind this. So what you have to do to remove it is on this model you have access here in the bottom of the washing machine, and first I remove this screw, then I'm able to pull this piece of plastic out, and there'll be a couple more screws holding on this metal bracket. At that point the pump is loose, and then there's a clip here that I used a flathead just to release, and then you could slide the pump backwards and remove it from the machine. Let me get you another angle with the flash on. Alright, so this is the new pump that I'll be installing. It is, like I said, right under here. Let me get another angle here. This is the pump housing that you see here, and the pump is actually attached to that. So once I remove that, I'll show you how to take it apart. So I just loosened that screw. As you can see, I can pull this out, and it gains access now to this screw that I need to remove and this screw to pull this whole pump housing out. Alright, so I removed those two screws and loosen this clip here. Now I'm able to pull back on this from underneath. Here we have the pump that I just showed you. What I'm going to do is take loose these two electrical connections and then take out 3 screws here. 1, 2, and 3. That will disconnect the pump from the housing, and I'll be able to install the new one right in its place. Alright, so I just got the old one out. As you can see here, the old one looks a little bit bigger than the new one, but that's just because there's a removable plastic case on the outside of this one that I'll go ahead and swap over to the new one. This one, the impeller, it's kind of hard to do with one hand, but is clearly loose. I think that was what the problem is. The new one doesn't give like that. So I do believe this is the source of my issues here. I'll go ahead and get that installed and give it a test run. Alright, so the trick of taking this off, I kept trying to pull these tabs off and it's not actually connected to this case, is just pulling back here. It's a little tough. Pull up and back, then it gets hung on a lip there. Pull it up again and pull it off, and then you've got the same pump that I'll be able to go ahead and stick this back on. Alright, so I just got it put back together. I'm going to use a power on, rinse and spin, and no spin, as a test. Let's see how this works. Alright, finally sounds like it's draining. The noise is gone. And it looks like it did drain everything out. Got a little bit of soap residue there. Looking good. That was it. Thanks for watching. Hope it helps.